Good morning, YouTube. It's your girl, Kinza Babe. I'm back. Oh man, I am sitting here having my coffee, my morning coffee. I haven't sit here in a while and just enjoy, look out, and have a cup of coffee. Every morning I've been going down there, and I just gotta go down there because the goats are not tied out. I have to go tie them out. So yeah. So I've been sitting here just thinking and waiting to go buy some chick feed so I could move my chicks in the brooder. The eggs on the bottom started laying later last night. Yesterday was the 21st day, but they could be hatching up to like the 23rd or 4th day. The ones on the bottom, like I said, is slow, so I'm just waiting on those and to move my chickens down into the brooder. The brooder is on the lights so it could be warm when I move them in there. So this morning I'm going down to the junction. It's early, so I'm just here enjoying my coffee right now before I go to the junction and buy feed. Yesterday, in my process of trying to find a feed shop that's open, none of them was open, but I found where I buy my steel, right where I buy my steel for my buildings, when I'm building homes or building, not homes, but walls and, yeah, building, building stuff. I buy steel from this guy there at the junction to cut the cost of transportation, sometimes from going all the way to Kaswa for building material. Well, right next to him has a feed shop, but it's a not pre-mixed feeds. It's the like the formulation to mix your own feed, the stuff that you need to mix feed. So he was telling me, after I get settled and, he gave me a farm manager number out in Accra to get a formulation for layers. But I don't, these ladies' hair is just a few. It's only 25 layers right now. I don't need layers mash. And I don't need it right now because I don't have that type of capital to spend and storing feed. I don't have the capacity of chickens. Maybe if I had like 1,000 birds, maybe I could formulate. When you formulate your own feed, it saves you because with poultry farming, feed is like 70% of your budget, right? So if you could cut that down, I think when you formulate your own feed and mix your own feed, it cuts the cost down by 30% or something, right? So I'm thinking, that's something in the future. Right now, I don't have help for formulating your own feed. You need strength because you have to mix it with with shovel or get a feed machine, and it's too much. And it's big bags of soya and big bags of corn bran and all that stuff, and it's too much for me. I can't do that right now, and I'm starting small. It's just me with my helper Ima, so, and my helper Super Shadi because he helps. So it's just that. So to formulate my own feed has to wait. Guys, if this is your first time, I'm Kinza Babe. Okay, I'm here in Ghana, Africa. I started building this home here. It's still under construction. It's a story building. It's a complete of 5 units, mostly single units, and this 1 2-bedroom where I'm living in right now. So I moved here and I'm just I'm just documenting my journey here. Nobody else's. My perspective of things here in Ghana. Everybody else have their own opinions. Everybody else have their own perspective of living here in Ghana. I'm in Ghana, Central Region. And look, farming. I built this recently. I extended my poultry. I incubated some chicks. And look at the cows in the background. See, I haven't just sit here and enjoy this in a long time. I'm just sitting here for the past few days. I've been running from morning, just trying to get my, like a mom, a new mom, trying to get my baby chicks that is coming into this world and dealing with Puss, guys. Oh, Puss. Those of you who know Puss, my cat. Let me tell you a little about Puss since I'm sitting here talking. Puss was an outdoor cat. She born like how I have them here, you know, in and out by Super Shadi's mom. And I pick her. Before, when I first came to visit, and I think the mom was pregnant, and then I went back, and then I pick her over the phone. I said, that one is mine. I want that one when I come back. So when I came back, Puss, I took her from outside. She was an outside indoor cat because during the day and stuff, they're outside, inside sometimes, you know, but rarely inside. So I had to train her to be inside clothes when I came back and in my apartment. So Puss is used to, then that took a while because Puss was a handful when I brought her. She won't come out, she won't, just like how when I brought her to this compound. So after a few months, Puss got used to being inside, but still used to try and run away, right? But now Puss, then I brought Puss to the compound. Puss ran away. You couldn't get her to come around. She was so scared. It took her a while to acclimate to the building. They were building, have workers here. Puss used to run away in the bush. If you guys remember, I was under my car trying to get Puss. Puss run away. And then I had Diamond and Twinkle were smaller. They were kittens and they were used to outside and used to people around. And I brought them and they acclimated to the workers and they were good with the workers and everything. Not Puss. And I had also Ebony, and Ebony came here and Ebony ran away and never came back. Don't know what happened to Ebony. So now Puss is here and on the compound, and she got used to it. And her first set of chicks, I'm so thinking about these chicks. I'm saying chicks. Her first set of kittens, Puss was trying to bring them inside from den. She grabs them by the neck and moves the kittens around, trying her best to get these kittens to be raised inside. I ain't having it because I can't have a bunch of kittens inside. I can't have the cats inside. No, they have to come outside and hunt and take care of my compound. That's their job. They're not fluffy indoor pet cats like that. Okay, they're outside cats where they have to hunt, like who's been hunting, but she hunting the wrong thing. She done checking out my chickens. But Puss insisting. Puss has a, I don't know what kind of, Puss is a mommy that she love her kittens and take care of cat, but she persistent. She wants to run things. She thinks she run the whole compound. She bully the other cats. She's in control. She's the queen of this castle, right? That's what she thinks. So Puss keep trying to bring her new kittens inside. The old kittens, even when I was on the compound, even when I wasn't not on the compound, she would bring them in. When we were building downstairs, I let them in for a while, then I kicked them out when they got a little older. But now, here, she hear me talking about her. Oh, that's the other kitten. So, she decided she want these kittens inside. These new kittens, she brought them up here. She usually brought them downstairs in my little mechanical room, in my little engine room. But she decided she gonna bird them upstairs this time. She want them close to the house because she trying to get them in. The day she was getting them, I know she was getting them because she keep wanting to nest, and she was looking a spot in my house to get them, and I was like, no, Puss, you going outside. You gonna have these babies and you try and get them inside. She was all in the corner in the closet trying to find a spot to birth these babies, and I was like, no, outside. So Puss decided to have them up on top this outside by my door. I moved them downstairs. She bring them back upstairs. She trying to get them inside this house. All around Christmas, we had the door open because we had people over. She bringing them inside. We had to close the door. Puss want these kittens inside. So I opened the window. This window recently because we didn't have electricity one night. And Puss decide to come in through that window, because it has this little board here for when they were doing plastering or something. They cover these AC, and we didn't move them because they have to come back. When they were dropping stuff from upstairs, they cover the AC. When they were fixing the AC, they use it. So because of the dropping, they don't want to break the AC, they put this board here. So we left it there because they have to come back and do plastering. Puss keep trying to bring this kitten by that window. So she grabbing them, now they're older, she grabbing them by the neck and hitting against that. She was hitting against the screen. She killed 2 of the kittens. She breaking their necks, grabbing them by the neck so hard and trying to get them inside. So this last night now, I did laying, like in the middle of the night, I get up. I hearing the kitten there by the window again. Puss trying to get the kitten in. Get up this morning, another kitten gone. So now it's left with 1 kitten out of 5 kittens. All the kittens gone because Puss keep trying to get these kittens inside. What is my solution with this cat? She keep coming in now. She noticed now. She's smelling. She caught a bird the other day. She's a hunter, right? And I'm glad because she caught the rat. She catch birds. She catch rats. That's her nature. That's her thing. And she's a good hunter because she caught a bird in an instant when Emma was trying to chase a bird around. She went in because they didn't put the finish the blocks by the door on the coop. So underneath had a space. Puss ran in there so fast and catch the bird and ran out with the bird. Puss is a hunter. So now, and if she kill one of her babies, she eat them. She ain't intentionally killing them. I'm telling you, this cat. She takes care of them. And when I tell you she takes care of them, I had put them in a box to keep them from coming in the house when the air was off, because I wanted air coming in the house. And I had the door open, and if they pee in there, she cleans them. She licks them and she keep them clean. She trying to get them inside. She persistent. She wants them inside this house. She wants me to raise them inside the house. I can't. And then with all these chicks that I'm hatching, who starts smelling the chicks? Just now I had to keep chasing her out. But now she know they're there. That's my issue. Puss and my chicks that I'm hatching. So what am I going to do with Puss? I have to manage that door. And Emma is one who don't close door behind her. He leaves stuff around. So I have to be around to manage everything, because I know if Puss get in that cage, forget it. So that's my dilemma here, you know. Maybe it's a blessing that the kittens are gone, because they like their mom. They do. They're not like Diamond. Diamond has her kittens, and Diamond put them away, like hide them away until they're old enough and then bring them. And Diamond kittens run away because they're not used to people. No, Puss man, Bring her kittens right in the house. Queen cat. Okay. So what am I going to do about Puss and my chicks? She looking, smelling, sniffing, and I chase her out. Every time I open the door, she come inside. She wants to be back inside. She thinks she's the queen of the castle. Anyway, enough of my cat story, right? So I'm going to the junction. I'm finishing up my coffee, waiting for people to wake up. It's only like 6:30 in the morning. And I'm enjoying. So my next step is to move the chickens in. I'm going to try. I need to walk with my tripod. You see, when I'm down there, I'm moving. I have the camera in my pocket. So people think, probably I'm not working and doing stuff. I'm doing stuff, but I just can't film and do what I'm doing. I don't walk with the tripod because I'm moving around. If I walk with the tripod, it stays in one spot and never move again. I'm moving around, I'm doing stuff. So if you see me just filming super shoddy and Ima, is because I'm the one holding the camera, and when I'm working I can't do filming too much. So that's why lately I haven't been filming. I've been so busy trying to prepare. Oh, the compound needs cleaning still. That's another task. This wood has to get picked up, or else I'll be attracting termites. And my back lately hasn't been good. That's something I'm gonna have to put Ima on to this evening when he come home. But it rained really hard yesterday. It rained and it rained and it rained. So this cat by my foot, the kitten. Puss Ola kitten, the only one that survived. That only one that survived. That litter, I wasn't around. I was in the state when that one was born. That litter was born, and probably she had that litter up by the church. Because let me tell you about Twinkle. Twinkle keep coming back. I guess what's her name? Diamond is in heat. Because Twinkle only come around when Cat is in heat. She breed them off and go back up by the church where she live, where he live. He come back, and I've been hearing the noises every morning and evening. Him coming down trying to get Diamond. I don't know if Puss is in heat already, but before you know it, Puss is pregnant again. Let's see how much kitten's gonna last this time. Anyway, see you guys soon. So I came down here finally to try these goats out. I'm trying to upload a video. The only place that really upload is when I sit out there and tap right there. That's the only place that my video would upload. If I come down here, it won't upload. So if you see my videos don't come out, it's because the uploading. Even sometimes right there, I can't get it to upload. But all this stuff got to get picked up. These guys waiting on me. I don't know why Ima don't put them out. This is what's killing my back too. Bending with these ladies and gentlemen. I gotta clean out in here today. Come out, sir. Houdini. Look at her. She's going right to my garden. Hey! 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 Right in the garden, she trampled. Straight to the garden she went. See, if I don't tie them, this is what I'm worried about. But we got new peppers here. You'll see them coming. They're going to turn red, but right now the green, you can't see them much. They're the long chili peppers. See all the flowers? They're growing nice. It's really growing nice. It rained so hard last night. I'm afraid of this mud too. Now they drag the rope into the mud from last night. I'm afraid they eat my... I need them to eat down these weeds. I'm afraid they eat my ginger. I had some other ginger coming. Hey, I don't know if they died or what. I just don't want them getting my cabbage. Oh, if they get in a cabbage, they'll probably eat them. Look at this one. Puss, I'm so mad with you. I'm still mad with Puss. And she's still trying to get in the house and look at those chicks. I gotta harvest some of these cucumbers. We planted more cucumbers yesterday. I was happy for the rain. Hopefully those would shoot up. Those things start shooting up like in a day. I hope he's not planting them deep. Sometimes, because these things shoot up in a day, they don't take that long. But if they plant it too deep, I should have walked with my scissors, because I have to harvest some cucumbers. And this thing, I don't know what's going on. The one that was really yellow and I picked, just like the ones that fell off, was like rotting inside. There's a bigger one there. Maybe I could try and pick that and get some seeds from it. Trying to get some seeds. The watermelons are still growing. That one is getting huge. That one down there is not surviving. Sorry, the focus is really off today. But if these goats get in my cabbage, see, they want the cassava. They kill all these cassava plants. But that's okay. They could eat this cassava. I want those down there to grow. I don't want to... He was down in the cassava yesterday. But if they don't grow, then they don't have food to eat. They need to be eating the weeds and not the cassava until they grow. Gotta harvest some cucumbers. 1, 2. I need to go pick up that one. I don't have any more inside. 3. He said they're not in the garden. Look at that one down there, right in the garden. I have to tie them. He wants to leave them loose, but they're gonna eat everything. I just saw her nibble on this greens here, but she ain't like it too much. You see, she take a chunk out of that leaf. But what this one down here doing, right in the garden? No, no, no. I have to come out. Get out my pineapple, watermelon, sir. You're gonna knock all my plants off. All my fruit. The thing with him is any little thing extra he has to do, he won't do. Just to tie the goats out. Come. See, he fighting, he don't want to get tied. He know I'm going to tie him here. So I just came from washing these old bucket lids, because this is what I'm going to use in the beginning when I brood them to put some chick feed. I sat here and washed them. Now I'm letting them dry. I'm going to buy the feed now. So see you guys soon. Guys, I'm heading to the junction. I am going to buy some feed and do some other little things at the junction right now. I'm here with Super Shadi, Super_Shadi 233. And we're heading to the junction. So look at the cows. They're passing by and we have to wait. They passed this morning and now they're passing back. Look at his big bull in the back. Oh, he's a big guy. Just came back, got some multivitamins and some feed. And then I will move the chicks down here today. I'm going to check on the brooder to see how warm it is. These ladies are always back here. I'm glad they have a little more room, but back here has to clean. Everything has to clean. We've been busy trying to get this together. Okay, in here is nice and warm. Only thing is the bugs around the light. But the chickens could eat those. These are the different feeders that I'm having, and these are the drinkers. I'm going to mix the water because when I bring them down, I'm going to count them. I don't know how much I have. They're going to need water first. So I'm going to give them water in these little drinkers and some multivitamins. So that's what I'm going to do. I have to get out of here though. It's warm. The chicks need that warm, but I don't. Definitely don't need that warm. So I'm going to mix the vitamins now, vitamin water, and bring some of the chicks that hatched yesterday and the day before down so they could have some multivitamins. But my mom is here weeding up in the front, and hopefully today I get this stuff cleaned up. All right, see you guys soon. Guys, so I'm going to bring the first set of chicks down first here. I'm not doing this one yet. I put this underneath this lamp because I brought it down low so they could be really warm, but it's so hot that it's like melting the plastic. I don't want to catch a fire. So this same thing, I put that heavier rubber. Okay, so I'm going to probably move it up a little more after a day or two. I'm not going to set these up yet. I'm just putting water now for them to drink. I don't know. Sometimes they put stones so they don't actually go in the water. They just know how to put their beaks in the water. But I'll see how these do. Okay, see you guys soon. So I got like 45 birds in here that came out mostly from the top. I think I put 2 back down in the incubator from the bottom. So the success rate wasn't high, but for the first time I think I did good. They transporting them from the building to down here. They look a little tired, so they're sleeping. I try to get them to drink water because the water has vitamins to give them some energy. I didn't give them glucose because it was just from my house to the brooder, and that's it. But some of them find how to drink, and some of them are just tired, resting. They don't already start pooping. Probably the ones who started like from on the 20th day. They are pooping. But they're finding the water, which is good. This brooder heat for me is no joke. Those other birds out there making noise. I gotta go pick the eggs. They're making a lot of noise. Anyway, in here is warm. It's warm enough for them. I have to get the thermometer. That's one thing I didn't do, is bring the thermometer. Newbie, learning. I'll get it. I needed to check the temp. If not, I'll just raise it up. But they seem comfortable. They're starting to drink. They're finding the water. I'm going to leave them in here for another minute, see if they'll drink some more water. But they're picking on the poop of the other birds. As soon as I move them in here, they start pooping. Okay, let me see. They're picking on everything, so they might be hungry. Some of them are just resting. So I throw a little feed down on the ground to train them how to eat, and they are up and about now eating this feed. I just hope they like that one. I should have leave that one in the incubator a little longer, but it's finding something. So hatch is like tiring. They had to work them way out the shell. They're finding the water, they're finding the food. I'm going to leave them for a bit, let them eat up this food off the floor, and then put their feeder in. Look at them, they're finding the energy now. They're finding the water, everything. So I think it's gonna be safe enough for me to put some. Only just those two right there still like they're sleeping and tired. But they're gonna catch themselves and find the food and the water. You want them to eat so they could grow and be strong. Okay, they're all actively eating. I'm going inside to get me some food and actively eat from being in here sweating. I think the light is too hot, but let's see when night comes what's going to happen. It's nice and warm in here. I don't even need a thermometer to check. It's nice and warm. They're finding the feed. Need them to eat and get strong. We have a couple of them stragglers here. Chickens in the brooder, chickens in the brooder. They're eating, they're drinking, they found their food. They're going to be eating now. Some of them are still tired, just sleeping, like that little one over there. I should make it eat. Let's see if I move it, if it's going to eat. This one here recently hatched, I believe. Eat. It's not ready. That's like one of the latest one that hatched. You don't be sleeping. You come and eat. Now we're eating, you see? Guys, it's that time of the day for me to go in. I am tired, okay? In that brooder is warm, and you know I can't take the heat, so it's like drain everything out of me. Moving those chickens in, setting the brooder up. Imam was in school, so I didn't have help until a while ago, and he came and moved some of those wood. He didn't move the big thing. Why? See, he'd halfway do things. He didn't finish. Anyway, just this noisy one. Why you coming after me? I sitting there. He don't want to be here. I don't think he wants to be here. He don't want to eat the little grass, but she's eating everything. And I'm sitting up there, and he's just standing here, waiting for me to come. You too spoiled now. Have me moving you around. No. I'm tired today. Eat this grass here. You have plenty grass. You won't eat this grass here. You want to be down there eating. They eat all the cassava over here this morning. You eat all the cassava this morning. Eat grass. Yes, eat grass. Every day they want cassava. Cassava is like their main meal. No, eat something different. Typical Ghanaian goats. The only one is cassava, right? I'm just kidding. Don't come after me. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm going upstairs to rest. Put these goats in, and I might leave them for super shady. It don't look like it's gonna rain, but look at that sunset. I haven't showed you guys a beautiful sunset in a while. I haven't been closing videos or anything. I've been busy in the evenings. I'm not going to even water these because it rained so much last night. Yesterday it was so wet. It was so muddy this morning. And I don't know if it's going to rain. Maybe I should put the goats in. Anyway, he gonna make. They have food in there, but they're so picky. Okay, they wanted fresh food. They bear and bear and bear. They have plantain leaves in there. They won't eat the plantain leaves. And I'm not in that with them. Okay, eat what you have here, Mr. Houdini. When he realize he ain't getting nothing. She bang and eats, but he just standing there bang, 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 bang. Ah, noisy. You're a noisy guy. And she just bang and eating. But she eating. Nothing else apart from eating. Because she pregnant. I believe. I don't know for sure. Anyway, I'll see. And these ladies think they're getting more food, but they already ate. Anyway. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to get some rest this evening. I appreciate all of you who come back every day, who comments, who like the video. And thank you for those new subscribers. Continue to hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. And continue to hit the like. And watching the video all the way to the end help me get to my 5K subscribers by hitting the subscription button. Okay, you who watches every day and don't subscribe, you could help me, right, by hitting that subscription button. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.